to meet up with Zuria. Let's head over to Fremene's camp right away! Can we play Booster next?
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Maybe next time?
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a
Finger
silent
next
song.
time?
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
You're right.
Ad Astra.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly.
bingo
But
next
none
time?
of them believed me.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
There'll be an extra fee for
I'll
that.
think about it.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Error.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
I'll think about it.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of
I'll
them
think
believed
about
me.
it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Rebooting.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
I'll think about it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I'll
Boring.
about it.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to
There'll be
do?
an extra fee for that.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
You're right.
I'll think about it.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Error.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
You're right.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew?
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thalxie! Whoa! Thalxie's got himself a sword and a shield now! He's looking sharp!
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Remine.
We helped too!
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now!
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon!
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thalxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else? Color. Color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thalxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thalxie's fantastic adventures begin now! materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else.
Whoa, is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead? So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining. Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your Divine Highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek. Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Hilly Churls of the Deep. Committed to memory.
Silence!
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Commit it to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Get in gear! Frost is coming! Commencing cleanup! Get in gear!
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Good oversight on my part. Be sanctified.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong! We just eradicated all the monsters in one go!
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time, and you too, Thuxie, my child.
Thuxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting!
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thuxie's fantastic adventures as well! Now that we've reclaimed the Kingdom of Water Imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book! Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first?